Hello and welcome to day 2 at Lostello, Switzerland. We're coming out on the track before things start to show you some of the surface. We just get Harry to turn around. We're in pit lane. Have a look at the this nice facility they have here, which I've learned today was built in 1971. Or no, they started in 1971. Let me get that right. And this was built in 99. That was the year my camera was born. We're going to take a walk across the bridge and go out and have a close look at some of the corners on the track. We have a wired microphone, so this is the way we're doing it. Just gonna have to bear with us. So this is where the mechanics run across the bridge to try to right the cars. Now we're gonna just have a close look. You can see all the discarded rubber and stuff on the outside of the track. Let's pick some up and have a look at it. I mean, that's someone's tire. So these are the bits that they were saying it's like marbles, you know, it's causing lack of grip. Let's have a look out here on the racing line. I know later today, it's a little bit damp at the moment, but I know later today, well, you can feel it to the touch. Like your hand is literally sticking to it. And it'll be worse later on today. And just look at that. I mean, that was painted fresh for this event. And I can literally peel the rubber off of the surface there. That's how much rubber's gone down here. Just have a look over there at all that marbles on that little bit of infill track. That little infill track doesn't make sense. That infill part. And if you have a look that way, obviously that's a heavy accelerating zone coming out of that corner. Let's walk over there and have a look at that. This was the corner where we're at now, where they're having a little bit of trouble getting traction, and a lot of people are losing the rear end, and they're ended up on the inside of the curb there. But this is the exit of our Samba S's. It's where the loop is. We'll show you that. I know a lot of people know what this is, but a lot of people also don't know. So this is our loop here. It's a piece of wire that goes around and comes back, goes all the way over to race control to record the laps. Everyone has a transponder in their car, much like Formula One. But if you look how thick and black this is, and obviously we're the shade right now, but look at that. You can feel your feet sticking to the ground. And you can see discarded bits of rubber everywhere. Just have a good look. Just do a complete 360, Harry. We're in the center of the track now. You can see what's going on in the background. You can see the valley we're in. And this is a road that goes all the way up to the top of the mountain. Literally, our hotel is above the tree line. And this is a little bit of a pit walk. One last thing, just look back up at the rostrum, and you can see Paul up there. Hi, Paul. Wave. Okay, it's one of a few features we're going to do today to just show you different parts of the track. Bye. Okay, here we are. Sun is out now. We thought we'd come to the other side of the track and just show you around a bit. So we're going to walk back this way. They have a private eating area, if you look at the sign, for staff only. So it's for all the people working here to come over, and they don't have to queue for food. We're served, and it's brought to us. We got our own place to sit and eat. Here's a couple of the food things on offer. So you got pizzas and pizza takeaway, lasagna, chips, bratwurst. Just next to that, got a barbecue. Everybody likes a bit of a barbecue. Some of these cool little electric bicycles that are electric vehicles that are around this place. Here's the seating area for the competitors and anyone else that has come along. The calf for them. Look at these huge umbrellas to try to stop that sun beating down on you, because it's due to be a scorcher today. I was looking at the Met Office forecast yesterday, and it said 70% chance of rain, but I can tell you it's not raining. Not a cloud in the sky. Oh, one. Got a little play area over here. Want to play some pool, foosball, kick a football, and more seating areas. So, and this is a permanent feature, this bit. Got a helicopter coming up. Have a look up there, see if you can catch that. And I'm sure he's slowing down to have a look and see what's going on down here. Very colorful down here with all these different teams and everything going on. Now we're going into the hospitality area. Mechatech, one of the big main teams, has some of the different vehicles here. This is obviously just like a rolling chassis. This is what they come like, all the machine bits. Brand new, it's got a GT3 RSR shell there ready for it. Mechatech, one of the big players, all the different option parts. Little disc brakes and stuff here. Is it disc brakes? No, it's not. Well, steering crank, my bad. So they got 2 cars there. And we are out quite early, some people haven't quite set up yet. This is one thing they also race around here is radio controlled go-karts. And they don't have the same type of craftsmanship as the rest of it. Carry on down a little further. This is just one of a couple of features we're going to do just to, just as a filler, maybe when we're having lunch. Here's another go-kart, different team. Harm Racing, H-A-R-M Racing, and one of their rolling chassis. Well, it's more than a rolling chassis. And in fact, if you look at it closely, that's an electric 5th scale. Look at the size of the battery there. Electronic speed controller. I mean, a little bit bigger than the ones we use in our 10 scale. And here we had a nice time with the Samba guys yesterday. They obviously make racing pipes. And here's another company in the corner, Bergenzoni. Here's their stuff. Hi, nice ladies there. Here's their car. And if you look at just fantastic craftsmanship on all of these machines. They got a sale on body shells, 100 euros. And then we just come a little further, we just have a look down this side of the pit area. We didn't come all the way down here yesterday. And that is a quick viewing of the hospitality for the race this week. Thank you. Okay, we brought you down to scrutineering to show you what happens over here. And we've grabbed one of the Swedish drivers to bring his car over to show us. We're just wangling the body shell on, because believe it or not, the body shell is more important than the car. So we're just going to show you. This is where scrutineering happens. They have this jig that they set up here. The car has to go tied up against the wood on the side. And the body shell has to fit. Just walk around the other side and have a look, please. It has to fit inside that red line. That's the body shell. But I will find out. He's just handing out some numbers now.
That's the magic line. It should not go over the red line, because that's 395, and that the body shell is the main dimension.
What about if the wheels?
Well, I don't care, because when they have chamber, or like in reality 2 in, so it doesn't care, because as long as the body shell covers the wheels from the top, I don't care, because it's racing, and it's we want to race realistic cars and not. So you see here is a cutout, so that it, in any case, the chamber of the wheel will not affect the width.
And then what about the fuel tank and engines? Do you have to check those in as well?
Well, I have not to check. Well, engines are only checked and at the end of the race, or when we are in doubt about the legality of it. Normally, they are only allowed to have one engine that's marked. The cylinder is marked, and the fuel tank size will only be measured during the quarterfinal or when drivers reach the semi-final. The fuel tank size is important during qualification. 700 cc is always enough for 10 minutes. So,
what about the 35 minutes?
Well, 30 minutes or the 1 hour final for the Formula cars makes it important that the fuel tank is checked, because the more fuel you have, well, as longer you can race, and so therefore the 700 cc is the maximum, and that's it, and that will be measured. But I'm not very, I must say, I'm a little bit lazy. I don't want to check about 150 fuel tanks if I only need to check 20.
Okay. And then do you have to weigh the cars? I see some scales over there.
Well, the minimum weight of a touring car is 10 kilo. The 10 kilos, yeah, without fuel. So that's pretty close, because it has no fuel in it. And at the moment, this car has more or less good tires, so they might be underweight if they are worn out after 30 minutes of racing. So that's therefore I would suggest that he adds perhaps 50 grams.
Okay, all very interesting down here. Thank you very much, Wolfgang.